Welcome to day number 6 of our 0 to 10 push-ups challenge. I'm Natalie, I teach the art of hand balancing, and if you have just found this video, please go back to day number 1 and join us here on our journey to push-ups and upper body strength and super hyper body awareness. And this is the last day today of bottle exercises. So I invite you to enjoy these last bottle exercises now, because you will not see the bottles so soon again. And I hope that will get you over the fact that we are going to do another 2 sets of 25 repetitions of all our bottle exercises. And that will have set you up very well for our push-ups next week, because we will need that strength. And remember that the reason why we are breaking it down into so many repetitions here is because step by step is how you approach a difficult task. And that is the best way to have small progress and small, small moments of success or something. Now, short bursts of quick successes, something like that. Let's take our bottles and do 25 repetitions, lifting the bottles up to your shoulders, stomach pulled in towards the spine, shoulders pushed down. Step by step is how we approach this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25 more, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And turn the bottles towards you. Lift up your arms, shoulders pressed down, and stomach pulled in towards the spine for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10 more, 16, you can do it, stick with me, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and bottles behind you, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25 more, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic, great, well done. Now bottles again, facing outwards, and make a clear difference between this exercise and the one before for 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, very good. Put the bottles down. Let's roll the shoulders. And while we roll the shoulders, just one more time, awareness in your core muscles. Pull the core muscles in towards your spine. Big shoulder circles to the back. To the front. And big circles with straight arms. and to the front. Just to loosen up the shoulder line a little bit. Okay, great. And let's do our awareness exercise one more time. Flex the hands. And now you are a real pro at this now, right? So there shouldn't be any confusion anymore about what is happening. So let's go through the cues one more time, and I hope that this time you can really visually picture what is happening on your back when the shoulder blades are going to the side, right? Like a curtain, the shoulder blades move to the side and towards each other. Your shoulder blades are, and I mean it's not the shoulder blades, but all the muscles that attach to it are the most important part of your back that creates strength for your arm, that makes your arms move, right? Your shoulders move, and that helps you to create strength and take it from the core. So it's very much the reason why this is so important here to have a flat back is because only with a flat back can you fully engage your core. If your chest is collapsed here in between the arms, if you just want to try that once with me, if you stick your chest out, it's very, very difficult to engage the core and tense your stomach muscles. But if your shoulders are slightly front here, right, you have a slight concave curve here in your torso, and that makes it a lot easier to engage the core muscles. And because the core is really the number one stabilizer and attaches to all the different muscles here in the back and alongside the spine, you see like your arms aren't disconnected parts of your body, kind of like a Playmobil doll, but all the muscles in your arms originate and attach to other muscles in the torso and in your core. And that is why it's very important to execute the push-up movement as a full body movement, a full body muscular engagement. And that is so much more efficient than the stuff that you sometimes see people do in the park, kind of chest collapsed, arms by the side, and just trying to get the push-up up and down by brute force. When I see that, I want to go there and be the teacher and correct them. But I will not do that. Instead, I will teach you here on YouTube. So let us do our awareness exercise with the hands flexed and pulling the shoulder blades together and push them away from each other. Pull the shoulder blades together, push away, and pull together, push away. Pull the shoulders back, push away, pull back, push away. Great. Last bottle set, 25, super strength. Let's do it. And pull the stomach in towards the spine, shoulders pushed down. And lift the arms, hands here, the bottles up to the shoulders for 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the bottles towards you, 90 degrees. Shoulders really pushed down in this one. And up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 25 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and bottles lifting up behind you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. Last exercise. Stick with me. You can do it. And lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 25 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fantastic. Fantastic. And put the bottles away. Great. Meet me on the floor here. And let us do dish hold 20 seconds and then tap, tap, tap for 20. Let's hold it here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fantastic. Great. Lower everything down to the floor. So if this strains your neck, really fold the chin towards the chest and that will help you. Okay, great. One more time. And lift up the shoulder blades. Hold it here with me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Okay, great. Well done. Very good. And come up to sitting and then meet me here in a 4-point position. So let's press the fingers here again into the floor and just take the shoulders a little bit further than the wrists, rocking back and forth here. Making sure your fingers are spread wide, really pushing your whole palm, the whole surface of your palm into the floor. Gently taking the shoulders a little bit further than the wrists. So you want to look out for a gentle resistance here, right? Not a pain. You shouldn't feel pain in this one, but just explore your range of movement here and gently try to increase it. Okay, very good. Great. Now, one more time, let's allow the chest to sink in, push back up. Sink in, engage the core, push back up. Sink in, engage the core, push back up. Sink in, stomach pulled in towards the spine, push back up. Sink in, stomach pulled in towards the spine, push back up. Great. So now, just relax the arms for a second while I explain what we are going to do next. So from the 4-point position here, we are going to take the forehead as low to the floor as possible here. So maybe you have to just walk the knees in a tiny bit. So let's say this is my normal 4-point position. For me, the knees need to be a little bit closer in if I want to comfortably execute this movement. Forehead. So forehead isn't going to touch the floor, but almost. So what's very important in this exercise here now, to remember what we did in the prep exercise where we were just brushing the elbows alongside the rib cage here, right? Just brushing alongside, because this is now where we want to apply it and becomes very important. Also, push your shoulders down. So if you still find that a bit confusing when I say shoulders pushed down, just do this once here with me. Pull the shoulders up to the ears and then push them back down. Up to the ears and back down. And one more time, up to the ears and back down. So it kind of really feels like I'm pushing the shoulders down to the floor. And that is what we want to keep, that feeling is what we want to keep here while being in the 4-point position here and bending your arms. So let's just once bend the arms, focusing on that space, keeping that space here between the ears and the shoulders, right? Not allowing the shoulders to creep up towards the ears. Bend the arms and keep a space between your ears and the shoulders. And one more time. And one more. Okay, great. Now, next time we do the same movement and you focus on brushing the elbows alongside your rib cage. Just focus on that, right? Mental note, elbow, elbow, close to your rib cage. Completely focus your mind on just that correction. So, elbows close to the ribs and elbows close to the ribs. Now, very good. 1/3 thing, and then we try to connect everything and do the exercise. So on this next try, focus on keeping your stomach pulled in so that your ribs aren't sticking out to the ground, but that you're pushing the ribs in, back in towards your body, right? So you don't want to do this, ribs to the floor, but you want to keep this flat tabletop position here, pushing the floor away. Really keep the ribs, especially on the way up, yeah? On the way up is the most important part where you want to keep the ribs in. Let's do it one more time. Bend the arms. Now as you push up, feel like as if you were curving your back here, the upper back, and really push the ribs up into the back. So it kind of feels like rounding your, it's like an attempt to round your back. That is also a good cue if you find this cue confusing about pushing the ribs back in. So the equivalent of pushing the ribs back in is to round the upper back. Yeah, so not the lower back, but to round the upper back and bring the shoulders to the front. That is what dials the ribs in. So be patient and give it a couple of days, and then step by step you are going to understand this movement better. But for now, let's try to do 10 push-ups like that, making sure there's space between the ears and the shoulders, and the elbows are brushing alongside the body, and the ribs are dialing in as we come up, as we push the floor away. Let's try to do it. Aim the forehead at the ground. Find a good position for yourself here. Knees a little bit closer to the hands. And let's go for 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic, very good, great. So some of you may think, oh, but my arms aren't actually brushing alongside the rib cage. That's totally okay. It can be anatomically different for each person, but most likely your arms are going to come up until here and then push back up, and that is totally normal, right? But the idea is still to aim at brushing alongside the rib cage so that the elbows stay in and don't rotate out. Let's do one more set of 10 of these. Great. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Space between the ears and the shoulders. 5. Push the ribs back in on the upwards movement. 6. Push the ribs up. And 7. And elbows close. And 9. And 10. Fantastic. Very good. Yay. Great. Well done. So this is like a mini push-up in a 4-point position. It is step number 1 towards your 10 push-ups achieved. Really well done. Tomorrow we have a little bit of a stretching session, and next week we are going to really dive into more body weight exercises like this. Well done if you have made it until day 6. We did lots of work this week. You may have noticed it, or you may have not noticed that by all of these little repetitions, really we have walked many, many steps towards your push-up. Let me know how this went for you and how you are feeling after the first week, whether you have sore arms or maybe not so much. And I hope also you feel this new upper body strength rising in your arms, strength into the biceps. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. Please subscribe and have a look also at my Couch to Handstand 30-day course if you have become a little bit more interested in upper body training and handstands especially. See you tomorrow for our stretching session.